Hello, it's Steve Taylor for Amazon.com doing a review for the new LG Xpression cell phone through AT&T and Amazon. It's a good, solid touchscreen slider phone. I do not have a lot of time to explain this, so I'm going to go through some things really quick. If you do have any questions, please leave them in the comments section, and I will try to get back with you with an answer to the best of my ability. If you do go to LG's website, they do have, if you look up this phone, they do have support with a 120-page PDF file that you can download and or read online, and which you will be very helpful for learning about the phone before you decide to purchase it. We're going to go through this real quick. It's a 3-inch touch screen, very responsive. Apparently, some of the touch screens in the past on these LG slider phones had issues. I have no issues with this touch screen at all. We'll go over the outside of the phone real quick. We have a call phone and a return phone key. I'm sorry, this is to call. The call button. I'm sorry. The return key, clear, or return to the previous page. They also do other things. They're multifunctional keys. You look up the directions on the phone, it'll tell you. We have your standard external USB charger port. They're all hardcover ports on this. You have your rocker. You have a button up here to sleep the phone and turn it on and off. You have your standard headphone jack. And on this side we have a button. When you push it, the camera comes up, and it's also the shutter. So I have no idea how I just got that up there. It is a hard plastic. It's pretty heavy duty. It's weighted real nice. It's a little thicker than most of your phones because it is a slider phone. Probably will fit comfortably in most guys' pants pockets. Women will probably want to put it in their purse. It has a 2-megapixel camera lens, which is fixed. It's not autofocus. And your speaker. It is hard and it is slick as the finish on a new Corvette. It's got some grooves in it that you can see, which looks really nice, but it really is a slick phone. You will be dropping it. Just give it a little bit of time. I would highly suggest when you order this phone to get a cover for it. Body Glove sells some of their products on this for the phone. Since it's a new phone, there's not a lot available, but the Body Glove makes a nice product, and that I highly recommend. I don't have one yet, but I definitely have to order one. We'll go over the keypad. When you open the keys, it turns it automatically to the side. It's a rubberized keypad. It's very flat. It's not terribly difficult to use, but it's not real easy either. I prefer a hard key that's raised. Unfortunately, that's not what they decided here, probably for space. It is clear, it is backlit, so you can see it when it's dark. You do have some hotkeys for messaging and email and that type of thing. It's easy to use, and it's basically your standard keyboard. It has arrow keys over here too, which is nice. And you have the option of the T9 language. A little difficult to hold because I'm not used to a slider phone, but it does have just grooves back here. Instead of some of the older slider phones had mechanisms back here like hinges that kind of held it all together. Fortunately, they don't have that, so it's nothing encumbering your hands. It just takes a little bit of getting used to holding. It snaps in place good, and it stays in place. It hasn't come out on its own. This is the home screen. You have your standard smartphone type screen. You've got your small icons up top. You know, if you have an alarm on, or Bluetooth, or vibrate, all those type of things, your 3G. There's enough that'll fill up that whole top line. You have widgets that you can put on this screen. By hitting this button, it changes this bottom row. You can have calling, and actually I already had it changed. You can put digital clocks, world clocks, memos, movies. I'm sorry, the videos that you take, which I guess you could call movies. Pictures, email, that kind of thing. So you can customize this top front page. I happen to put a calendar and an analog clock, which also has an alarm with it, which is nice because I use both of those a lot. The second page is customizable. You can change 8 of these 9 icons to the things you use the most. Everything is easily accessible, but they just made it so that the things that you'll use most often are right on the front page. I happen to have notepads and audio and task, calculator, video, recent calls, pictures. It's something that as of right now, I would use the most. These 4 icons at the bottom stay. As you can see when I turn, they don't move. This is a call button, your contacts, your message, text messaging, and this last key will give you the customization of your phone, audio, sounds, email, GPS, mobile apps, things like that. Your basic things. I do not have a data plan and do not plan on getting one, but if you do get one, there's plenty of things to use it for. You got your music shop and games, your app manager. The pictures aren't too bad. It's very customizable though, which I was pretty surprised at. You can do a lot with it. You can change black and white, sepia, and do a lot of the things that your standard point and shoot digital cameras can do. The pictures aren't great because it's just a 2 megapixel fixed lens, but it's not bad for a phone. I mean, you're not going to use something like this for keepsake, but overall I think they're pretty good. You have your stuff here. You got a lot of things you can still customize on this page. The voice recorder is real handy for giving yourself memos. I like the voice command. It works pretty good. You don't have to program it or anything for your phone. You just from this bottom key here, when you hit to dial, a little head comes up. If you hit that head and then speak the name that you're calling, it'll call it up. If someone's name is Methuselah, might have a little bit of an issue trying to find it, but if you say Dad, it's going to find that number. Calendars, notepad, task, it's all on here. All of these things are very easy to use. Everything's very clear and easy to understand. The Bluetooth, I have 4 Bluetooths connected to this. They were all extremely easy to connect. No issues, no problems doing that at all. You have a lot of sound effects. You have a lot of customizable things with your screen and how often it turns on and off and sleeps. And you have security modes. You have a flight mode on here. Very nice. A lot of functions. I cannot go through them all right now. We will be here forever, and the video will not. It'll be too long to download. Anyway, the last page allows you to put people that you call all the time on here. So you can actually put more than I have. You can scroll up and down. So people that you call all the time can be on here. So you basically call up this page. You hit a button and it gives you an option to call or to text or to just customize. So that's a really nice feature. Of course, I know no one listening to this, watching this video, would ever dial anybody while they're driving. But when you stop and on the side of the road, you could do it very quickly. Overall, I think it's a great phone. It is red, and I'm a guy, and I'm not real crazy about it. But it is a candy apple hot rod red, so it looks pretty good. Body glove does make a black cover, so it'll cover most of the phone. So even if you don't like red, you can basically turn it into a black phone. Overall, I'm very pleased with the phone. I like the way it handles. The call reception is good. The sound is good. It is a little heavier, a little thicker than I'm used to, but not bad. I definitely have to get a leather pouch or something to keep it in. Overall, I like it. I'm going to give it a good review. If you have any questions or comments, put it on the comment section. I'll get back with you. Hopefully this will help you out. I know this is a new phone. There's not a lot of information out there. I am not coerced or paid to do this review. This is completely on my own. I had to pay for this phone and the service for it. So if I can help you, I will. Hopefully this video was good for you, and will teach you a little bit and help you to make the decision on what you need to get. Again, I'm Steve Taylor. This is Amazon.com. Thank you.